Well, I'm very pleased to be able to join on the programme today by Alan Whitmore, all the way from sunny Cumbria. Well, it might not be sunny, but hey, it's where it is. But welcome, Alan. You are part of an incredible band who don't just do cover versions. They do their own take on some really, really important material from the bygone era, which is just fabulous. Tell us about the band, the Thieving Magpies.
Peter, it's great. Thank you so much for having us on, Pete. It's brilliant. And thank you to everybody at CANDO FM as well for supporting not only our band, but live music. Yeah, we're the Thieving Magpies. And we started in 2016 when Paul Harrison, who's a local roots musician, he played acoustic music. He wanted to put his acoustic guitar down and pick up his electric guitar and rock out with his favourite genre, which was rhythm and blues. But very much when we got together in 2016, just wanted to do it a little bit differently because we knew there'd be plenty of opportunities to play parties and events where people want to have a dance and enjoy, sort of moving to the music. So we decided to sort of weave into that a hint of sort of reggae fixation and ska and funk, as well as just being true to the sort of blues and rhythm and blues forefathers such as Muddy Waters and Robert Johnson's Sweet Home Chicago, which was of course made famous by the Blues Brothers later. We're also sort of doing the James Brown funk sort of music style. We do things like Bob Marley and the Wailers playing reggae, so that when we get invited to an event or a function or a party, it gets everybody up and dancing on the dance floor. But equally, we are educated as real music, if you understand that, properly played live without any sort of sequences or backing tracks, and that's what we pride ourselves in, really. All four of us in the band actually solo as well, so it's a little bit interesting. So in the middle you can see a bass solo, which you don't often get. You see a drum solo, you see obviously guitar solos, and myself playing synth and piano and organ solos as well. So it's a very varied kind of music, and that makes it just a little bit more interesting, just a little bit more intriguing.
So you've been no doubt struggling with lockdown like the rest of us. So how have you kept your musical talents going?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been playing live music in front of people since I was sort of 17 years of age, and so it's really challenging actually when you're not, you're used to doing that. You can't do it anymore, and I'm sure many of the other artists that you feature will feel the same. We've had some Zoom online virtual sort of gigs, mostly acoustic with the fellas doing that, but we've done that for events and to support certain venues. We've kind of linked them in with that, so it's been we also obviously sort of stay in touch with each other, but no, I mean, it's been a really difficult. We did have a period last year where the tier system was in place, where with particular precautions in place we could play, and we played probably between middle of August and probably November. It's been a real challenge, Pete, if I'm honest, and we're very, very excited to let you know that we are provisionally booked very fully with a full programme starting from Saturday, May the 1st this year.
Okay, now I want to hear about that catalogue of events that people can go and see you perform locally, because you're a band that people really do need to go and see perform live.
Yeah, it begins on May the 1st at Hoker Hall and Gardens, where we will be taking part in the Spring Fair. As you know, Hoker Hall and Gardens is a beautiful place to visit any time of year, but particularly their market and festivals are absolutely fantastic, and we're going to feature in all of those this year. In September, we'll be there for the Chili Fest competition, where we'll be there again for the whole weekend, and also in November for their winter gardens, or some people call it the Christmas markets. We'll be there for that as well, and we're playing sets throughout each of the weekend days at periodic times. But in between that, there's fun for the whole family. You can go to the parks, you can go and have a look at all the stalls and all the fairs, and you can also have a look around the beautiful gardens. But it doesn't stop there. For us, we've got loads of opportunities. We're going to the seaside, to Blackpool, to a very special place called the Yellow Submarine, team with a wonderful character there called Hamish Howitt, who has revitalised the old Rigby Road club there, and it's now called the Yellow Submarine. It's a Beatles 60s club, and it's famous because the Beatles actually once played there, and there's some pictures of them actually outside the club. Really excited about that. More closer to home, we're also delighted to be once again the resident band at the Globe in Ulverston with Kathy Hargreaves there. Started from the 21st of May. We're playing our first gig on a Friday evening, and we'll be there throughout the year, really, playing alternative Fridays and doing a gig on a Friday night. You can come and bring your instrument and join in with us, so that's really exciting. So you could come and join in with us and bring an instrument. It's a little bit different to an open mic session. You can actually bring an instrument, plug in and join in with the band, which is a really interesting and different way to do it. We're also locally at other venues that people know and love. We're back at Preston Street in Barrow at the club there on June the 12th. The bank holiday at the end of August, we're going to be on the 28th, I think it is, back at Southend Caravan Park. There's an endless list of opportunities for us that we're really excited about. Obviously looking forward to getting back into the Lake District as well. We're going to the Brookside Festival, which is in Windermere at bank holiday August as well. And another event that we're doing a little bit further away from home is a thing called Wildfest. If you fancy a camping holiday, we're going to be doing that in North Yorkshire and also in North Wales.
That's a busy year to catch up on last year being so quiet.
Yeah, and also I haven't mentioned some of the other festivals as well. We've got a couple of festivals local, which I can't announce at the moment, but one will be on July the 10th, and that's in the Barrow area. A really exciting festival to look forward to there. And also one in Askham we've got in July the 3rd as well. So a couple of really good festivals to look forward to as well, not too far away from anybody who fancies it. And can I also say, Peter, as well, that all of these venues are very important COVID compliant risk assessments, and there will be lots of precautions in place as well. So you don't need to be afraid of coming and joining. They'll all be permissioned and properly legal, and there have been meetings that have taken place as well with the council and also with the police with many of these events as well, to ensure that they're done properly, above board, and with everybody's safety in mind. So really, as we begin to open, you've nothing to lose, really, to get the family out there and come along, enjoy a nice drink together, but also, to enjoy, real, genuine, authentic live music. It'd be fantastic.
You can't beat live music. You really, really can't. And anybody who's not seen the Thieving Magpies, I've missed out, because you do have that unique slant on the material you play, and it's absolutely brilliant. And all I can say is, folks, get out there, look up the Thieving Magpies details online. I'm going to ask Alan to give you the details in a moment, but get out there and see these guys perform, because they are spot on. Alan, what are the details?
Well, Peter, can I thank you too for having us on, and for all the support that not only yourself but also everybody at CANDO FM does to support local live music. I represent all of us involved in the industry across the Furness Peninsula and beyond. Can I just say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because it helps to raise the profile, raise awareness of the importance of keeping local music live. So thank you.
It's a privilege to be able to do it, and CANDO FM is very proud of its reputation for supporting local artists, local bands, and bringing those people to the fore, to the ears of people who wouldn't otherwise be aware that you're out there. So it's absolutely a privilege, and it's an honour in many respects to do it. So thanks ever so much for being in touch with us, Alan. I appreciate you sparing the time, and thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Pete, for having me on. Very grateful indeed.
No problem.